everybody? As you probably know, it's me, TheRedMageKro, and welcome back to Digimon Survive, where things are going to be vastly different from the jazz that we basically had last time on the first playthrough, which I am super excited for. Right now, we got Gabumon being like, "What do we do? We're surrounded. They're sure to find us sooner or later." Eh. Someone's on my side of the world. The only one who could be is my dad. It's fine. God, this is so scary. Yeah. The poor boy. You're shaking with fear too, huh? Me? No way. I'm fine. Don't worry. The only thing I could ever be afraid of is a bug with a giant knife. Ugh, that does sound scary, actually. You stay here, Gabumon. I'll draw their attention away. What if that bug with the giant knife comes around? Don't worry. I don't think that he will. Not this time around, anyways. Huh? Don't do that! It's dangerous! No, it is. But I want you to be safe. Which is a very nice sentiment. It's just the probability that he doesn't understand that if he dies, so does Gabumon. Which, thinking about it now, very scary for Gabumon. Either way, we don't want to be watching that. At least I don't think so. This is just where, like, Gabumon actually, like, digivolves and then everything goes to hell. How you guys doing? Are you excited? I know I am. Here we go. So, like, it seems like it kind of played out a little bit the same there. Alright, there's the exit. Is everyone safe? And everyone's just like, I think it goes without saying. We're all pretty beat at this point, man. And then Shuji's just like, I'm fine. No need to worry about me. Sorry I made you worry. Like, that right there, this just doesn't seem to, like, correlate enough to mesh it well, I feel. Like, you know, he's like, hey, yeah, we're pretty beat at this point. You know, they're all tired. We get it. But then, like, Shuji's like, I'm fine. No need to worry about me. I'm sorry I made you worry. Like, they're not saying that, you know, you're beat. They're saying that they're beat. There was so much crud you put them through, Shuji. It's okay. I'm just glad we could save you. Like, really glad, but... Ugh. Oh no! Minoru! Are you alright? Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Like, that... this is actually the part where it's going to diverge from the original story the most. Because mainly because this was the point where when Shuji died, right? Everyone became afraid of their Digimon. So because that didn't happen, no one's going to be afraid of their Digimon, and the story should take quite a drastic turn of events. At least that's what I'm hoping. You know, it would make a lot of sense, but we'll just have to wait and see. Let's deal with the curse later. I'm exhausted now that it's all over. You're telling me? Feel totally worn out right now. I thought you said you were fine! I thought you said you were fine, Shuji! God dang, you lied through your teeth! It's like the energy drained from everyone as soon as we made it out. What's with everyone? We're safe now, aren't we? Just tired, Agumon. Very, very tired.
You all must be totally exhausted. Don't push yourselves too hard.
Same goes for you, Professor. Where have you been, anyway? Hey, the truth. I wasn't sure you'd make it. Well, I'm glad we found each other.
I also thought I was done for, but I got lucky. Although I blacked out along the way, so I'm not completely sure. I probably bumped into something as I was falling. It softened the impact. I apparently landed in water and was swept into the drainage path. Once I came to, I got out to look for everyone.
You know, actually, that's an interesting thing I did not pick up on. He fell onto something, and that something kind of cushioned his fall. I really wonder what it is. I probably picked up on it and probably said it might have been Gomamon and his little fish thing that he did. Is it Gomamon? Little seal-looking guy, you know? Like in, not necessarily episode 1 of, you know, the very first Digimon. I think he did, like, episode 2 or something. Somewhere along those lines. Either way, that's what I would think, because we helped out the Gomamon prior, so, you know, that's my thought.
But then I realized I ended up on a different island than before.
Like how you somehow quickly realize that? Like, how would you, right?
Be like, oh hey, I got out from the water. I'm on a different island. Nani the hell?
After exploring
And figuring that out, I went back to the waterway. I assumed that if I made it to the other side, I might find you all again. And now I finally did.
That's what happened.
I'm just glad I made it in time. So happy to see you all safe and sound.
We're glad to have you back.
Alright. You kids stay here and rest. I'll investigate the perimeter.
What? But Professor, too dangerous to go out there all by yourself.
Oh, I'm well aware. If I find anything, I'll let you all know right away. May not be able to fight, but I want to make myself useful somehow. Needless to say, what you kids need most right now is simply rest. Makes sense that as the only one with energy, I should be on patrol.
Does make sense. One is exhausted and in shock. We're in no shape to move. And in shock. What are you guys in shock about? That's like something you would only really say after the fact that Shuji got like eaten? Eaten. Yes. The professor wants to look around, so it makes sense for him to do it. Guess you're right. Be careful. Hey, Professor? Of course. I'll be back soon.
Walk, 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 walk. Walk, walk. And I'm walking away.
A while since the professor left. Why is the music so, like, dampered? Like, why is the music playing like this? It's not that bad that he's been gone for a long time. But you're getting worried. There we go. I know I saw it. Hey. There we go. So, they're talking about the black fog now. The black fog that came out of Lopmon's body when it was hurt by Shuji. Must be something bad, if you ask me. Know what you mean. It turned my stomach. It's just like that other fog. No! First. One mistake back there, and Shuji could have been on the brink of death. I mean, come on, he was beating up poor Lopmon. of course that negative energy would definitely like manifest into something dangerous. Like if it wasn't for Rio, and I don't know why the others just kind of stood around doing nothing, freaking Shuji would be dead. Come on, like it's not like it's like, hold up, just making sure. Okay, I can't deny that what you're saying is a possibility. I just don't know. Drakmon, just what are you guys? What was that thing we saw back there? I don't know. Never seen anything like that before. You have to know something. Yeah, it's kind of playing out very similarly, which, you know, I understand that they know even less about it now, but Aito's really freaking out over it. I get that it made his stomach churn, but it shouldn't be that bad to like start doubting your Digimon friends. Especially after Shuji was beating the crud out of Lopmon. I don't know how many times I have to say this. Aito's getting worked up. I understand when— oh, I'm sorry? Everyone's shaken up. I don't know what to believe it. What? Hold the phone! No! No! Nuh-uh, no, we are not going down this route again. You're joking, right? We saved Shuji. You saw a little bit of black fog from Lopmon, and you get the feeling that it's worse than the regular fog. And how do you know that? How would you possibly have known that? Both would have ended a life. I mean, then again, Lopmon did go on to become Wendigomon, and then basically went and attacked their, the friends. So I put that in quotation marks. That's the one thing about like not necessarily you guys being able to see my body, because I do emote a lot with my hands, oddly enough. All the more reason for me to try to like, I got like a bunch of things that I have kind of like planned down the line. Like, you know, I want to definitely get like a subscription to Sakura-ko. Sakura-ko is like what I'm thinking right now. Like I would like Bokusu because you get more snacks, but Sakura-ko gives you like some nice little things in there that I wouldn't mind like, you know, receiving every now and again. Either way. But after that, then it's the Steam Deck, the best one, the 650 one. Ooh, that would be nice. But then, like, I don't know if I want to actually start saving up for, like, I don't know. Maybe, like, YouTuber model or something. I mean, I would like to do, like, one on my own, you know, for the get-go. So maybe I'll just kind of, like, look into, like, trying. Because I know that when you want, like, a good VTuber model, it's really expensive. Like, I know that the best ones out there are like $1,000+ or so. Don't know if I'd go that far, but it is something to consider. Either way, let's go ahead and continue with it. I still don't like this. Hey, Saki, we don't do something everyone— No. So basically, the people who did Digimon Survive are basically half-arsing it, I feel, at this point. Because I still get the feeling that, like, you know, they shouldn't be this terrified. Like, oh, hey, guys, we don't know what it is, but, you know, honestly, like, it should be all good. Like, nothing bad happened. And Shuji was beating the absolute crud out of Lopmon, so it's okay. As long as we don't do it, we're fine. But no, in order for them to kind of like, you know, become closer, they have to be terrified of them, and then basically get around that, you know, being terrified moment in order to become closer and stronger together. So they still have to be afraid of them, even though this is like what I feel is not an adequate response. Like, seeing Wendigomon eat Shuji, that's an adequate response. Seeing some black fog come out of Lopmon and, you know, start being afraid of your Digimon partners, not at all. This right here, I don't like. Like, this should be the definitive point where the story just absolutely changes, takes a different turn. And because it takes a different turn, you know, the story absolutely changes. We have Ryo, we have Shuji. We know that Shuji's death, you know, makes everyone afraid. That's an adequate response. Seeing black fog come out of Lopmon is not an adequate response. Now's not the time. Now's not the time to think about what to do. Everyone's in shock and tired. I'm angry right now. Overthinking it will only lead to trouble. Rest your body and your mind will feel. Rest your body and your mind will feel better too. Okay, I read that a little bit off. Yeah, you should see yourself right now. Don't get too carried away. Look who's talking. Whose fault do you think this is anyways? It's freaking it's God mother effing. Ah! It's Kaito's fault at this point. He's the one who's inciting all of this. Stop it. Why can't we all just get along? I thought we were partners. I'm mad that it could all be lie. You're assuming it's a lie? Exactly what the enemy wants you to think. Could you two please calm down? We need to focus. You want me to calm down? Might have a traitor on our hands. He always seemed like a traitor. Are you talking about Kunamon? Who are you talking about? Okay. I'm so glad that Ryo is, you know, still level-headed. Like, okay, yeah, he was like, he always seemed like a traitor, but then again, like Falcomon said, he's fought with us this whole time. And that right there is him keeping a nice level head, which is very, very good, as I am trying. There we go. Okay. I mean, come on. Agreed. Falcomon said makes sense. And personally speaking, I can't imagine Lopmon. Lopman! Come on! Come on! Hold up! Hold up! I need this. Oh, this will make a certain someone smile. I mean, they'll get here eventually. I don't have to really. But I just, I'm just gonna keep that for personal laughter. It's, what the hell? I had an itchy feeling. I go and I went to scratch it, and I pulled out a penny. What the hell? Where did that come from? Send help. I'm starting to make pennies out of nowhere. Oh no. Thank you, Shuji. I hope you're right. I would never turn traitor on you, Minoru. I promise. You should prove it then. No, you should quit doubting my loyalty. No, you should both quit fighting. Shut up, Miu. Why? You don't like what I said? I agree with Minoru. I don't want to be anywhere near that thing. You never know when Syakomon is gonna attack you. No way! Syakomon would never do that! She's right! I would never hurt Miyu! If I were you, I'd be thinking about your own partner instead! Yeah, Kaito, you were way too mean to Dracmon! Yeah, but Dracmon can take it and dish it out. Lopmon can't. An apology's in order! You're supposed to be on the same side here! Oh, come on! I said that because I'm worried about you! Bad. I want to stop the fighting. It's only getting worse. Enough! This is pointless if you're just gonna be stubborn! Oh, come on! Hey! Where are you going? Oh, come on, don't go! With you gone, who knows what'll happen? You at least wait until the professor gets back before deciding. Please? Yeah! That's not too much to ask, is it? On Falcomon. Alright. I may have been too hasty in my distress. Hate it. Only Minoru and Falcomon could get along like Miyu and Syakomon. Free action. Okay, so now we have some paths. So we only get 4 movements till they move. I also want to point out that I have yet to see a Gabumon! Come on, my man, where the hell are you? So, it says in part 7, which means that it's not even at this point in time. This is making me very upset. I just want Gabumon. Gosh dang. Okay, so the first things first is Miyu and Saki. Miyu and Saki. You talk to them? Miyu's always a good one to pick. Perfect timing. I wanted to ask you something. Okay. What? Do you like Agumon? Of course. He's my trusted partner. Really? I'm glad to hear it. Not everyone feels that way. Okay. Naruto and Minoru will understand when they calm down a bit. I don't want them to fight, though. All my fault, isn't it? If I hadn't suggested going to the shrine, you would never have ended up in this world. Don't worry. You... Akuma, you should say something to her. She acts like she's doing fine, but in fact she's struggling. Poor Miyu. Like she's gonna cry. Wonder if she's blaming herself for all the horrible things that happened. But it's not her fault. Make sure she knows that. It's not your fault. Not your fault. You shouldn't feel responsible. But... not like you knew this was going to happen. No, it's not something you can just shrug off. But still, you can't go around blaming yourself either. Yeah. Don't cry. Sorry, did I say too much? No, it's okay. I feel better now. Why do you feel better now? I just need a little time, that's all. What's going on? I think this is what Miyu should be saying. What the frick? Did Miyu just like do a ventriloquist with Tsuyakumon as the puppet? That was weird, but I loved it. People die just like that, huh? Huh? Where the heck did that come from? Yeah, Saki. Why would you say something so sad? Oh, he's popped in my head. Why? I say something wrong. Problem, really. I want to know if she's... Everyone's depressed or upset. Saki seems different sometimes. Like she's not really feeling anything. That was a bad dream. That's not healthy. It could build up and get worse. She's thinking and why. She'd tell me if I asked. Just worried. Seem like something's on your mind. You? Well, thanks for checking in. Sure thing. What's wrong, though? Just kinda glad, I guess. Not anything deep. Just got a little serious. How do I put this? About dying just sad. You're in shock after all the scary stuff we've seen. You should rest up. Scary stuff, huh? I scared then. So sad. That's weird. What was she? I'd be overstepping my boundaries a little by saying this, but I feel like you were just over in your own way. Really? Yeah, so just hope you can rest up and feel better. Then get back to being your normal, carefree self. That's how I seem to you. Oh, I didn't mean to. I'm joking. Anyway, I'll try to feel better. Right. Now we're done here. Anything here, though? Hello? What's this? A giant mushroom. Item Master? Why did I get that achievement? I'm scared now. I mastered the items. Call me the item avatar. Or Miyuki and Shuji. I should go talk to them? See, I'm a little bit worried to a degree. I can talk to just about every single one here. But now it's... Who do I talk to? Like, do I talk to... I talk to Shuji, definitely. Primarily, you know, off the fact that if I go here, I go to profile... Shuji's only at 38. He's definitely the lowest. So is Aoi. Aoi, I feel like, shouldn't be this low. And again, it's roughly around this point where, like, Aoi actually, like, digivolved. Actually, thinking about it, where is Aoi? Nowhere on the list. Weird. Look, even Saki's up there. Holy cow. But we definitely want Fuji. Actually, hold up. Who's lower? Kaito or... Kaito is lower, so we'll do Kaito. Of course, we could, like, go a little bit higher and, you know, get me Noru's Digivolution. Oh, hey, what the hell?
Feeling better after resting.
Okay, hold up. Fuji, what's going on?
Hello, Hello, Takuma. I'm feeling better after resting. I'm investigating the area with Lopmon. The longer we work together, the more I can feel how strong my partner really is.
That's great to hear, Shuji.
Indeed. Can't believe you had that kind of power all along. I genuinely had no idea.
It's not really my power. My thoughts and desire to protect everyone. I think that's what changed me. Oh, thank you, Shuji. We need to find a better, more natural voice for Lopmon.
No way! I should be thanking you, Lopmon. You helped me realize just how wrong I was.
I mean, it was technically Rio, because Lopmon didn't really do anything, to be perfectly honest. If it wasn't for Rio, you'd be dead. You would never have realized this, so... Just saying.
I had no real strength. All I did was push other people around because I was older. I didn't take responsibility when I needed to. What needed to be done myself. When things didn't go well because of that, I blamed other people for it. To be honest, deep down, I really hated myself.
Yuji, so sorry.
No, it's okay. Because from now on, I want to be someone who can be more responsible. Someone who can be a real leader instead of just pushing people around. Yuji looks really different. More clear-headed. He's refreshed. Glad he's more focused now. Don't want him to take on too much. Have to give him the support he needs to make sure that it doesn't happen again. You look better now. You look much better now. You seem refreshed. Released your demons. Basically, my anxieties are gone. I feel like a new person altogether. Of course, not forgetting about the mistakes I've made. I recognize those mistakes. I'll make sure to overcome them as I move forward. Because that is what it means to take responsibility for oneself.
That's really good. I can be sure I'll be there to do everything I can to help. That's it. That's your new voice.
Thanks, Lopmon. I really appreciate your support. I'll definitely need it.
No problem. Just happy I can help. Glad the two of them are getting along better now. Okay, so now next is Kaito. Wait, where the heck? Oh, Kaito isn't here just yet. That's fortunate. Minoru! Hey, man. Aren't you scared? Mean of Falcomon and the others? Yeah, Kaito said. Black fog that came out of Lopmon was pretty scary. Falcomon said the same, come to think of it. Okay, you know, I'm gonna say right now, I know that I gave the developers a little bit of backlash back there, right? You know, about how it was half-arsed and all that. But honestly, like, you also gotta take the knowledge of, like, how long the game was made, the fact that they had to, I think that the story was, I don't want to say this without actually being, like, correct. Or, you know, wrong. Yeah, so it was primarily due to the, I mean, at least from what the game's producer Kazumasa Habu stated in an interview. I don't think it was an interview, but more or less that he just had to, like, he made like a little announcement or something. But they basically changed studios and whatnot. So because they changed studios, it most likely came down to a couple of things. I do vaguely remember, but I'm going to leave it to you guys to do the research. So, you know, I want you guys to understand that, like, I'm not gonna go that far and dig deep for this. That's up to you guys. But if I recall, the previous studio that was developing this game, they were having a rough time with it or something. And then when they swapped studios, a lot of the stuff that they basically had worked on couldn't be moved over to the next studio. And so the studio had to, you know, build it from the ground up, which is why the game took as long as it did. And with that being said, and, you know, kind of completing everything that I was basically talking about, basically, because all of that happened, they had to take some shortcuts with the game, you know, to get it released when they, you know, would have liked it to come out. You gotta remember that this game did not have the best development, you know, out of, like, any other game out there. You gotta understand that. So, this is one of the ways that they most likely had to cut a corner. which is, you know, to find some way for the story to stay as similar as possible, while also basically making the new stuff like happen and whatnot. Because like, I'm pretty sure that it wouldn't have been easy, but you know, the game would check to make sure that Rio as well as Shuji had made it this far, right? Like the game would most likely have like these checks to make sure that that happens. And then if the game were to check to make sure it happens, then it would basically go towards another story path. But that would also mean that they would have to make a new path, which they probably didn't have time to make. And that's the reason why they had to kind of like make it similar enough to a point where, you know, this wasn't going to happen or so. Like, there has to be like a point where like this check that I'm talking about, like maybe it also requires Miu or something. And once all of those checks are complete, that is going to be the time where, you know, the story takes its drastic turn. I was thinking that this was going to be that check. And when it turned out it wasn't, I got a little heated, I will say. But all in all, like, the game isn't any worse for it, mind you. Like, this doesn't, like, change my thought process on the game. This is a very good game for what it's worth, for, like, you know, all the troubles it's gone through. I want to just make that clear right now. So with that being said, let's continue on. He just lose control? Was he fighting back against Shuji? Yet again, though, this did not actually happen, though. They decided to turn against us. Stop them. Of course you could. Our strength is nothing compared to theirs. More than one of them could turn against us at once. We really team up with them just because it enables us to fight. Why are you trying to spread so much suspicion, Minoru? I'm talking to Takuma. You need to back off. Her's getting feistier by the minute. Already accepted that Falcomon and the others are traitors. Be honest, Takuma. What do you think about those monsters? What do I think? Tell him the truth. I trust Agumon. Can't believe he'd hurt me. Falcomon and the others have kept us safe for so long. Scared it could be a trap too, but I feel like I want to trust them. I want to be trusting. I want to believe them. Agumon and Falcomon both. I honestly don't know. Just feel like I should? Feel like I want to. Aw, Takuma! I trust you too! Well played. Acting like you're the hero. Huh? Nothing. Nothing at all. Alright, Agumon. Why are you protecting Agumon then? Because the worm with the knife, that it? Terrifies everyone, really. Because of who he is! I just want to protect him! Seriously? It's in our very instinct. We always remain with our partners, for better and for worse. We wait for human children, and then protect them with all of our might. That's all we know! Who we go together with and why is beyond me. That's your answer? Not very fitting, I know. Probably not what you want to hear. Oh, come on. Seriously, poor Falcomon. He's really sad. Okay, so now that those guys are good, should be able to go to Kaito. There's Kaito. Should I talk to him? Of course. Pretty sure that this is one that we already very much got. Hey, I see Kaito and Dracmon over there. Wonder what those two are up to. Yeah, we already seen this one. Double down! Double down! Always good to double down with our bro. Huh. It does look like the guide states that Kaito should have been somewhere, but oh, I had the ability to go to another area. Oh, okay. I would have actually have liked to gone to talk to Kaito there, but that's fine. Okay. But honestly, like, Aoi is falling a little behind. I do feel as though I need to talk to Aoi. He would also be very nice too, so I gotta think about this, right? I've already talked to Kaito, which great, talk to him. That's lovely. Shuji has to be next. Miyu does get a lot here, and I need to talk to Aoi. Let's just go ahead and double check the profile and make sure where it is that we are currently at. Yeah, so I mean, Shuji's like up there. Like, there's no doubt on my mind that Shuji is at least in a good position. And Ryo ain't in any of these, unfortunately, as it is. Still, I would definitely say Aoi. Would say that Shuji, just primarily because we don't know exactly how many times we can talk to Shuji. Once they get to 70, I'll kind of, you know, drop it, because I don't think that there's any real reason. Like, when I say drop it, I don't mean, like, you know, actually, like, drop, you know, talking to the characters. No, I'll try to focus on some of the other characters is what I mean. So, I think I'll stick with what I basically got going on, which is to talk to Shuji. Yo. That's so. Oh, kinda weird, no? What's with you two? Ah, Takuma and Agumon. Wapmon and I was just chatting.
No, I think Shuji and me are both really alike in some ways.
Really? Like how?
Well, when I find myself admiring the sky, he'll walk up to me and say how pretty it is. Or when I slip and fall somewhere and get all muddy, it'll happen to him in the same spot.
Aw. Wow, that's really funny.
Those types of things have indeed happened on multiple occasions.
Also so nice and works hard, but he's not perfect. He has stuff he's bad at too. Tries to hide it, but it only blows up in his face. I could go on and on.
Wow, that's really interesting. You two are somehow so similar.
I ask you something, Takuma. How do you really feel about us?
What do you mean how I feel? What sense?
I just wonder what humans thinks of us.
I'm curious as well. What do you think of Agumon and Wapmon?
Do I think? Agumon's a trusted ally that fights at my side. No, more than that. Hard to describe. We're similar somehow? Lately, I've been finding it kind of frightening. I just thought of something, and I swear to God, I swear to God. Hold up. Okay, so I see Omnimon there. So I love me some Omnimon, but, and this is a very big but, okay? I need you guys to think about this. There are two branching paths at the very end. I will be darn upset if it's the other god dang. If it's freaking, So, okay, I can't do this without going into spoiler territory, and I gotta do this fast. So in like the new freaking Digimon, the remake of the very first Digimon series, right? They get to the end and freaking, oh my god, I hate that they digivolve into a Gabumon and an Agumon final Digivolution. And I hate it. I hate it so much. And I think that's what's right there. Because there's no real thing that I'm aware of that Cyberdramon, or whatever the hell his name is it Cyberdramon? Machine Dramon. God dang it, I'm so bad right now. There's nothing that I know that Machine Dramon should digivolve into, unless, you know, we can somehow digivolve into Apocalypmon or something that I am personally aware of. And if I had to think, I would think of some sort of like DNA Digivolution or something. I don't know. Like maybe Machine Dramon and Piedmon DNA digivolve into something. Like I said, I'm not thinking about that. But what I am thinking is that if that Agumon Digivolution is right there, and that is indeed what it is, I am going to be upset, because I do not like that. I do not like that route. I do not like it. I don't know if anyone else is kind of like similar in my, thought process, that they don't like that type of jazz, but I personally do not. Anyways. And the reason I think of that is because, oh, you know, he's kind of becoming like us. I do not like it. But they are like us in all ways. I think you guys are a lot like us. Both better and for worse.
I think so too, Takuma.
Yeah, the more I think about it, the more it feels like that's the only honest answer.
What's that supposed to mean?
Might be best for you not to think about it too much if you can help it.
I don't get it. Are you just saying weird stuff?
Maybe we should all try not to think too much about it. When it comes to relationships, thinking doesn't change much anyways. As a matter of fact, it typically overcomplicates them.
Oh, it's best not to think about it at all.
No matter what you think about our bond, we will continue supporting each other, no?
Yeah, that's right.
Lovely. And so with that, I am going to leave it here. I want to thank you all so very much for watching. I hope you all enjoyed. And I do want to, you know what? And again, that goes into that spoiler territory. And I am going to make sure that I, for one, and certain of where this is on this episode, upload it right away, and then edit that in, because I still don't know which freaking video is the one that, like, I know I put some kind of spoiler in, and I hope I gave everyone some adequate amount of time, but I don't remember. Either way, I'm going to ask you guys this right here. What do you think that second Ultra Digivolution is? I think the right term is Ultra. It's a new one. I just kind of like it to still be Mega, but I get, you know, that we need a separation of it. What do you think that second one is? Because we know it has to be, we know for a fact that it has to be Omnimon and something else. So who do you guys think it is? Go ahead, leave a comment down below. I'll see you all in another video. Bye-bye! Bye-bye, kaka, kaka, bye-bye, bye-bye. I wonder how I can be this close and not peek on the mic. But in, like, when I was sitting down, I noticed that it was peeking. I saw it peek there for a second. Either way, kaka, bye-bye, bye-bye, kaka, kaka, bye-bye, bye-bye.